So going on to waterfront 2, which is obviously the most developed. There's a caveat here because this is a district that allows someone to go higher than 45 feet. So in the setbacks column, you have two sets of setbacks. You have the setback from 0 to 45 feet. And that's what I talked about earlier. Is that setback that deals with the street frontage and the pedestrian realm. And then above 45 feet, you have another set of setbacks, which requires the higher development to move away from the street and protect the viewport. The maximum height we're proposing here is 16 stories, 165 feet. We're proposing that there can be an additional 3 stories or 35 feet, which gets us to the 200-foot height as a bonus. And I'll go into what those bonuses can be in just a minute. It's a three-dimensional diagram of how the setbacks work. So that low kind of plinth that you see is the 45 feet. And then up above are the setbacks that kind of push the tower away from the street. Now the setbacks illustrated in the drawings are actually much greater than what's required. This drawing actually shows 150-foot setback on this side. The requirement's only 100 feet. This is the same drawing taken from another viewpoint. On the other side of that tower, this is a minimum setback of 60 feet. There's 75 feet shown. So there's another 65 feet in there that gives a developer flexibility to give the tower a different shape, to make it an L, to do a number of different things. So there's a zoning envelope that is flexible, and it doesn't say this is how the tower has to be. So we're trying to, in that way, we're trying to build in some flexibility in the zoning code. The gray area on top is the bonus height, and over here on the right, we haven't defined what the bonuses will be, what bonus you'll get for doing what. These are some of the categories that we'll be looking at. Proposing that developers could get bonuses for cultural and public facilities, for creating boardwalks and parks, for creating public parking, streetscape improvements, utility improvements, anything that gives back to the public realm and the character of the town. We're proposing that the developer should receive a bonus for that. And that's where the public-private partnership comes in and the economics come into play, and it's an implementation issue. We did a test building. Now, we didn't spend a whole lot of time designing this building and trying to make it pretty, but we had to make sure that what we're proposing would work. This is the ground level. This is the parking level, which would happen on several levels. This is the tower level. The public amenity level, and then the tower level. So this is lot 1, 2, and this is 30th Street. So, and this is ideally what we would like to see. We would like to see retail and entertainment uses along 30th Street, along the boardwalk, to create that entertainment venue that we've been talking about. We would like to see parking consolidated within the middle of the site, in line with residential uses. So you don't see parking garages, completely encapsulated in active uses. Once you go a level above the retail, we have townhouse and liner units completely around the parking garage. Above that, the developer has the opportunity to create a private amenity deck. This is where there would be pools, there would be spas, there would be things that residents of these buildings would come to expect to have as part of their purchase, their common areas. And then above that, obviously, the tower diagram. I think I have some numbers on this. This particular diagram shows an FAR of 3, which is actually less, a little less than what's available today.
Let me go through this table.
This is a table which defines what we're proposing, what's currently allowed in terms of setbacks and buffers, what we're proposing in terms of height, what's currently allowed, what we're proposing in terms of footprint.